This is the Pettyjohn Electronics Gold MKII drive pedal. It's an updated version to the original Gold, and we have improvements such as in the gain range, so we get a lot cleaner sound and we can push the pedal even more than the previous one. And we have a soft on-off switch and also some improved EQ here. We have the low control here, and then we have the highs, and here's our mid. So we can boost or cut about 8 dB of mid-range, so we can select between 400 up to 2K of frequency range. The pedal is taking 200 milliamps, and the reason it's a little bit more than other drive pedals is because it's internally boosting it to 36 volts. So giving this pedal a lot of headroom and thus giving it that quality. It's using a lot of studio grade components. It's got a dual rail power supply, so it's taking 9 volts and boosting it up to 36. And the result of those components and the power supply, you get amazing plexi-like sounds out of this pedal. Inside the pedal are 2 toggle switches, one on the left and the right. So on the left we have our high cut capacitor mod. In the upper position is the Gold MKII. It's a neutral but very punchy sounding high capacitor. In the bottom position we have the orange drop capacitor. Gives us a nice warmer sound, and that's what I was using in the intro. Going into the Vox AC30, it's getting us some great sounds in the top end. You can do an audiophile vintage mod or audiophile punchy mod. On the right we have a clipping selector. So we have 3 positions here. We got the upper clipping, which is the stock clipping, gets nice plexi sounds. In the bottom position it's the mod, so we could choose our different clippings. And in the middle we have the preamp, so there's no clipping. So essentially it's basically high headroom in the upper position and low headroom in the lower position. This pedal has the Clonish mod, which comes with 2 blue stripe rare new old stock germanium diodes. There's also an option to do an analog N2, and also there's a option of the magic mod, which is 6 germanium diodes in both clipping positions. And that is the magic mod. This pedal comes standard with this soft touch switch, and if you want that old school true hardwire bypass switch, that is an option as well for a little extra. I'm playing on Fender Stratocaster and going into the Gold MKII, getting a little bit of delay from TC Electronic Alter Ego X4 and into a Vox AC30. I'll also plug in a Sir with some humbuckers, and we'll hear what that guitar sounds like with this pedal. We'll go through the clipping modes and hear the differences. We've set the high cut cap to the WMA setting and the clipping to the stock high headroom setting. So let's toggle between the Wima high cut cap and the orange drop cap. And let's compare the clipping section. We're going to go from the high headroom stock setting to the clonish 2 germanium blue stripe diodes.